on PM Magazine, we'll check out some Portland teenagers who are doing some fancy footwork. It's called breakdancing, and this group is causing quite a sensation.
Then we meet a group of ordinary men with an accelerant.
I'm Cheryl Hansen.
Tonight we're at the Galleria, one of Portland's downtown shopping areas, and lots of things to be seen down here. 3 floors of specialty shops, clothing stores, and lots of goodies, too.
That's right. We're going to take a look around the Galleria this evening, but first, our subject is dancing. You know, dancing has undergone a lot of changes over the years. When my parents were young, they learned something called the jitterbug. When I was younger, I used to do the twist and the frog and the monkey, but right now there's a new kind of dancing to learn.
It's called breakdancing, and you may have seen it in the movie Flashdance. It started in New York and now has moved its way to Portland. It's so crazy you won't forget it.
Everybody's talking about it.
Move over disco, breakdancing is here. What started on the streets of New York over a decade ago has spun its way across the country and is now unleashing itself full force here in the Northwest.
Definitely, it's really popular. I think that you can't walk anywhere without anybody talking about it. I hear it all the time, you know. 5, 6, 7, 8.
Breakdancing has indeed arrived. In fact, there are over 20 breakdancing teams in the Portland-Vancouver area alone. 18-year-old Steve Glavin is the leader and chief choreographer of what many people say is the best team of them all, the West Coast Breakdancers.
I don't like to say that we're any better than anybody else, but it's just whoever puts more time into it, and that's what we plan on doing, is putting a lot of time into it.
Breakdancing, or breaking for short, features acrobatic and robotic-style moves set to music. And these moves have names as unique as the dancing itself.
The helicopter, head spins, crazy legs, moonwalking, the centipede, worm.
The West Coast Breakdancers work hard to perfect these and other moves. Steve, who's been dancing since he was 10 and who has a standing scholarship to study jazz dance at a New York Dance Academy, demands a lot from the 8 members who make up the team.
I expect dedication, that's what I expect everybody to be at practice on time. I expect everybody to do what they're supposed to do.
If that sounds strict, it's because Steve himself hopes to be a professional dancer someday, a dream shared by other members of the team.
Hopefully I'm going to get into jazz and a lot of things like that, you know, and just expand. I don't want to just be able to do one thing, I want to do a lot of things. And so hopefully I want to be an entertainer as well.
At age 14, Sean Trejo is the youngest member of the West Coast Breakdancers. Most of the West Coast Breakers are either students or have full-time jobs. But in their spare time, they are first and foremost breakdancers. Each member of the team has his own individual style. While Steve has a strong background in dance technique, Jeff Lukola, a basketball player, has a more athletic style. And Joe Fay, the oldest member of the team at 23, is an expert at the martial arts. In fact, he's hoping to compete in the 1984 Summer Olympics.
That's what I want the most, is individuality, because if we all do the same thing, it's not going to make anything exciting.
Now, if they make it look easy, it's because they're among the best in the city. They've helped to make breakdancing popular, so popular that everybody wants to get in on it.
Nancy Francis,
which sponsors and regularly features the West Coast Breakdancers.
It takes a lot out of you, it takes a lot at the very beginning, and it starts out with a lot of bruises. You do a lot of different things with your body, you know, push you up in the air, and just you twist your body and your knees, and get hurt a lot, get a lot of some bruises and stuff.
Steve believes breakdancing has a value above and beyond that of entertainment.
But it can help people, just kids and just really anybody to stay out of trouble, because it takes a lot of time. It's not something that you can just do, and it's like you would have no time for drugs. You don't have any time for anything else, really. I just think that it helps the kids out to get into something where they feel like they accomplished something. I think getting in front of people is really important.
Will breakdancing go the way of the hula hoop and disco? Well, it's still too early to judge, but ask anybody here and they'll tell you.
You know.